her gold is not in her. She's a diamond.
Hey guys, how are you doing today, and welcome back to my Minecraft plot size series. In the last video we covered a 10x10 modern house. I thought the design was absolutely badass, and I will actually leave a link in the description to that if you guys want to check it out. Today we're stepping it up a notch and we're actually going to be doing a 12x12 modern house. Now I think the design of this is really unique and it has a few really cool features. I'm just going to give you guys like a little fly around of it before we actually get into building it. And it also has a few cool features. As you see, when you get into the house, to actually reach the second level, you need to go up this staircase, and it's rested on this trapdoor kind of platform, which I think is really sick. You're not going to be able to actually put that much stuff inside your house, but I just think the design of it is just pretty badass. So let's get straight into building it. So what you're going to want to get first is a black looking block. So in my case, I'm going to be using bedrock. And you're going to want to come in and place one block here. Then you're going to want to bring it out by 2 like this. So you got a line of 3 black blocks. Then what you're going to want to do is bring it across here and place 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Then what we're going to do is get over to the other side, and the gap between these 2 blocks are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the 6th block you're just going to want to place one down like so. Next thing we're going to do is place another one, another one, another one, and then we're going to come across here by 1, 2, 3, 4, just like so. Now when you actually get to the back section of the house, what we're going to be doing is placing down some cracked stone brick, and you're going to want to place 1, 2 of these on this side and 1, 2 of these on that side, just like so. Then we're going to be switching over to stone, and we're going to put down 1, 2 here, and we're going to put another 2 right here as well. And that is pretty much the base platform of this build. We're going to get some bushes quickly. I added this little feature just out from this block right here, guys, and I just think it livens up the front of the house, just makes it look a little bit like cooler and also like a little bit more vibrant, because otherwise it would be like just grey and black and it would look, you know, quite plain. So we added some bushes in, it kind of livens it up a bit. The next thing I did was I added some support. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3 blocks away from the starting block right there, and these come up by 1, 2, 3, and you're going to want to leave a gap of 2, then place another one just like so, leave a gap of 2 and place another one like so, and these kind of just support the front kind of extension of the house. The next thing we're going to be doing is actually heightening everything. So you're going to want to bring this up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. And we're going to do that for every single block right here. So we're going to bring these guys up by 5 as well. You're just going to want to bring this across and bring these guys up by 5. Basically 5 all the way around. And I think, guys, just talking about from plot tutorials, I saw a comment down below saying that someone wanted to see a 15x15 in my last video. So I think that's the plot tutorial that we will do next. But I already pre-built this 12x12 and I think it looks absolutely awesome. So yeah, we got that. We actually got a couple more pre-built plot tutorials coming your way. So that's going to be pretty sick. And yeah, I can't wait to do them, because these videos for some reason get so much support. And like, they're the quickest, easiest videos to make, but people just absolutely freaking love these things. So we're definitely going to be doing more. Just bring these things up just like that. Okay, so then you got the base structure of the house. Now what I added to the front is this kind of like outer support. Now this is going to come out by 3. 1, 2, 3. And it's going to come across by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do think that's right. Yeah, that is right. And then what you're going to want to do is connect it to the wall like that. We're then going to come up here just like so, and we're going to bring this all the way out and connect it to the wall like that. But we're also going to fill in these 3 blocks just like so. Now in between here I just added some iron bars instead of windows. I just thought they looked a little bit cooler, and you know, it's never bad to try something different. Then what we're going to do from this block is bring these guys out by 3. As you can see, 3 by 3. And we're going to do the same thing, just 1 block above, or half a slab above actually. Just like that. And once again, you know, just adding a little bit of detail just makes it look that little bit more interesting. The next thing we're going to do is around the outer edge of the plot. So like I said, this build is a 12x12. We're just going to be adding some cobblestone. Once again, you know, just a little detail added there, just to kind of make it look a little bit more interesting. Let's just do that around here, and then we're going to come around the back and do that, and then we'll get into the back supports of the house, which are a pretty cool, interesting feature actually. I added some more of these kind of stone slates, and they just kind of like, I don't know, they add a little bit of detail. It's not necessary, but it just makes it look a little bit more interesting around the back side. So what you're going to want to do is come up by 1, 2, 3 blocks, then place the slab. These guys come out by 3, and then come out by 2 and come out by 1. We're then going to leave a 1.5 block gap, so that's going to be right here, and then you're just going to want to do the same thing, and you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side right here. So as you can see, it's all in line. Then you're going to want to do that, and then just drop down to this block here and just repeat the process. Now, just to support these like little things and also to add a little bit more detail, what I did is I added these little acacia supports. Now you guys could use something like, let's just have a look. You could probably use something like dark oak fences and they would work pretty well, or you could even try out something like birch or oak, whatever fence post you think looks best, because I know, like I said, my texture pack, which you can download, and there is a link in the description. Of course, not everyone can get. There's a lot of players who play on console, who play on Minecraft Pocket Edition, and not everyone's going to have the privilege of actually being able to get this texture pack. So, you know, I try and come up with different options for you guys that don't have some of the textures that we do have. So what we're going to do now is actually just replace all of the flooring here, which was grass to stone. I think it just matches the build and it looks pretty cool. And what I actually did underneath these guys right here is I put down some sea lanterns, and that just helps give off like a little bit of light at the front, because of course, you know, wherever you can sneak in some cheeky hidden lighting, you want it, because otherwise your house is going to be looking pretty dark at night time. So we're just going to go ahead and do this now and just replace all this grass with stone. Let's get into that. Get all of these guys covered. Okay, that is all the flooring now done. So what we're going to be doing now is just stepping onto the next stage of the build. So I don't want to get this wrong, so let's just double check. Okay, I did think so. So what we're going to do is we're going to go inside the house again, guys, and we're going to come onto this block right here. So that is 1, 2 in, just like so. Then you're just going to repeat forwards, backwards stair, just like that until we reach this level right here, as you can see. And then what you're going to want to do is just repeat the exact same thing just down below. Now I'm not going to do the interior of this build simply because it is so simple, it is so small. But what I would probably say is you could have like a small seating area downstairs, and then what you could have up above is like a bedroom up here. So you could have a bed, you know, looking down onto the first floor of your house, and I think that would be pretty sick. So what we're going to be doing now is placing one block here. You're then going to need to crouch while doing this and just bring these guys out. Now we're going to bring it out by 3, by 4. I do think it came out by, let's come out by 5. I think that's correct. We might need to take it back by 1, but let's just double check. Actually, no, 5 is correct. So that is all cool. That is all good. We're good there. And then what I did is I just put some of these black stained glass panes on the corners here, just to kind of like look like they support the platform, you know, so it's just not hanging there, and it does look like it has some kind of realistic support. And I also added some of these iron bars at the back. Not really sure why, but I guess, you know, once again, you know, it just adds a little bit of detail, and it just looks cool because of that. So we're just going to be placing 2 of them guys right there. Now this is where things get pretty cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to first just cover all the outside of the ceilings, all the outside of the roofing, sorry, with just some of this grey carpet. Now how I actually achieved doing this is also pretty cool. I achieved doing this with the barrier block and with the string block. So if I do /give, oh yeah, I got to turn commands back on. Let's just go do that. /give Buildz barrier. So once I've done that, I have the barrier block. Then what I'm going to do is go out and get string, just like this. And what you can do now, guys, is you can just get yourself out some barriers, and what we're going to be doing is placing them all in this section. Now, I'm pretty sure that you guys on Xbox have these, but I could be mistaken. You know, I don't play Xbox. I don't check whether, you know, they have certain blocks in the game. But if you don't have barrier blocks, absolutely no problem. All you're going to want to do is just add some string. So we're going to be taking out these 2 blocks right here, and we're going to be putting string in this place so it doesn't connect to the panes, because otherwise that kind of looks really crap. Then what we're going to be doing is also putting just some string above this section right here, as you can see, guys. Just right here. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to actually have carpet on top. Just like that, as you can see. So it's pretty cool. It allows you to have this really cool sleek ceiling, you know, without world edit, because that's what I try and do with all of these plot tutorials. So just finish off doing all of these. It is a little bit difficult sometimes because string can become hard to see, especially when you have shaders on. So let's just do that. We're going to place that there, there, and there. We have, it appears, 2 barrier blocks there. And then you can just place a string there. And I think we do have the entire ceiling covered. So what you can do, guys, is just run around now and just place all of these down. And this is going to give you that really cool kind of floating ceiling, as you can see. So it allows you to have this really cool sleek floating ceiling without world edit, like I said, which is a cool, nice feature. I thought, you know, slabs, they kind of looked like a bit too much on top. They kind of looked a bit bulky, a bit boring. So I kind of wanted to add a carpet roof, and I was like thinking, how can I do this, you know, because carpet of course breaks if you don't have something under it. So we achieved that with just barrier blocks and string, which is pretty neat. So like that, as you can see, of course, we're going to fill in this area now. You don't want to have a convertible house. It'd kind of suck if it did rain. So let's just do this. Okay, guys, so that is the house complete. That is your Minecraft 12x12 house tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I thought the design of this house was really cool, was really unique, and pretty different. I haven't seen any houses on YouTube in the plot tutorial kind of section that really look anything like this. So I hope you guys did enjoy the design and enjoy the video. Of course, there will be many more plot tutorials to come on the channel, so stay tuned and subscribe for updates. If you subscribe to me, of course, it will notify you every time I upload, so every time I release a brand new video. And yeah, that's awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll catch you in my next one.